Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Mashinky Monday, where we see a very long lumber train pulling out of the station. So in this episode we are going to explore electricity, both electric traction, electric powering of buildings and all that good stuff. And as we see down in the bottom left hand corner we've got glassworks to look at as well. So let's run the introduction and then get into it, shall we? So yes, as mentioned in the intro, we have got some glassworks to look at. Pleasure to meet you, blah blah blah. You can pause and read this for yourself if you'd like to. 1106 to repair all glasswork near Lubbock, yeah. Let's have a look, where is that? Okay, so we see a train, steel sand, going by. So that bodes well. So invest. Yep. You get by the yeah. Should be a number there. We'll be able to supply the glassware shops for origin. I suspect that we've gone past the date that it can recognise. But hey ho, that's not a bad thing. So yes, we've got our sand quarry over here. That works well for the glassworks, yeah. Because what we may do is actually expand that train so it alternately goes to the glassworks and to the steel, because if we have a look at our steel, you can see sand isn't a problem. What we need to be doing is getting some iron through there. That's a problem for another day. No, it's not. What am I talking about? Steel is what we need to be creating. So, what is going on with our iron? We're still producing plenty of electric tokens. Do we make iron here? We make iron at Jorvik Toolworks. What are you doing? Orders. Fuller's Foundry. Okay, to Jorvik Toolworks. Right. So, where is Fuller's Foundry? Fuller's Foundry is over here. And that is pounding away. Excellent. That needs more coal. The coal mine's there, but it's not getting enough coal in. Right. Folks, we have our work cut out for us, it seems. So, what I am proposing is we electrify from the coal mine up to the foundry first. So, let's jump into that. Once we've got this loop electrified, get rid of that train so it's not highlighting the wrong route. Yeah, once we have this electrified, we can then come in and run an electric train somewhere around a convoluted network to run electric into there. Then we need to get an iron train running up here just to complement this one, because we've got the iron there, we're just not working it quick enough. So in the meantime, apparently we have a train in here waiting. We do. Lincoln Coal to Toolworks. Ah, okay. Now, what Electric engines with it. We can get an alligator. And we can get an E458. We can get the ELO1. I remember many seasons back we used this train extensively to get ourselves going. You know what? It's slower, but it's a bit more powerful. What happens if we were to stick that in there? Start pulling those locos off. Right, so we've still got plenty of power. All that. Excellent. So, we've used the lens. I kind of want to stick with that, if I'm honest. Yeah, that'll be fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just skip away for a moment, get the track electrified, and then we'll be back when we're ready to send this train out. See you in a second. So, after a surprisingly short time, actually, upgrading the track, didn't take into account quite how much materials we had here. But the track is already electrified now. All we've got to do, I've set the orders off screen for our little alligator. If we press start, we should see him momentarily emerge from the shed and go on his merry way. And as I say, here he comes. Move in for a slightly better look. And there he goes. That's one train out. What we need to now do is focus on getting another train to haul the iron away. We don't have a convenient train in here to upgrade. I mean, we've got these, but these need to go sit on a siding somewhere. And as I'm looking, I'm not sure they're going to actually fit on there, but let's give it a try. The orders, your only orders are to go to that square. Start. Speed up the game a little. What we can do is rename. So these will come retired. I don't know what number. Go with 17. Here, there's. Oh no, we've got 17 there. Right, so these in fact need to become retired 18. They're going to make their way through there. Reverse their way back in. Like so. And we're going to bring them to a stop. Actually, what I can do is come and remove all of these signals now. And simply place those in there like that. Excellent. Right, so we've run out of operating tokens, nothing new there. He's having to wait a while. While this big beast of a train comes in, that's fine. Really wish we could make these platforms a whole lot longer, but the option to do that seems to have been taken away from here. Ah, we never placed a signal box. Okay. There used to be. Ah, you have to scroll down further. Wow. Okay. What a muppet. Right. Let's flick over to this. Yes, glassworks. We'll get to you in a moment. Station. Let's extend the station. Start. And thinking we should upgrade these tracks as well. Don't know how they were ever left as the slow ones, but no more. Right, so electrification. We've done 20% of the network. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Glassworks. So, invest. Okay. Production has started. Signed a contract. Yep. Needs a lot more money. Should we invest? You know what? It makes no difference to us. Just invest. Money really isn't a problem at this point in the game, and it kind of needs to be adjusted. That would be my big issue with the game at the moment, is you reach a certain point and this stuff is, yeah, kind of irrelevant. Some of your earlier tokens, like, we can never spend the amount of money we're making. Right, back to our little friend here. He's slowly making his way along. We will get to upgrade this other line at some point. What I'm thinking though, what we kind of need is an electric train to start pulling that fuel out of the refinery so we don't keep running out. Even though I kind of had my heart set on getting the iron plus steel working. So, electric, what do we got? ELO1, too slow for that route. E458, too slow. Gonna need steel for everything. And for the steel we need iron. Okay, let's have a look then. Where did I get to with my electric cable? Right, so I'm connected to the coal power plant. That's right, off screen I did manage to lay our entire line off from this short section here. So that all that remains now, essentially, to do that. And then we can follow this all the way along. We can see that these are lit up like 4th of July, say. Diesel factory. That is going to be churning out even more diesel for us. Which of course is a good thing. Look at all this diesel. Lumberton logging. Stop again. Yes, of course it is. More importantly, is our factory. Now we need to get the steel up there. We can't get the steel up there. We're not producing it fast enough. Well, we've got the trains going. So again, we're hamstrung by the iron. Right. So what we need is our electric engines. As you can see, as a car seat, we're going to need 125 steel, Siberian 175. Wow, 750. I mean, that is wicked fast, but not all that powerful. You know what? I am going to take a little break again. You'll get to see a nice little cutscene of a train running by, and when we come back, hopefully, we'll have enough steel to buy a high-powered electric diesel to get our goods on the move. So, catch you in a second. Welcome back, folks. Not a whole lot going on here yet. Still making way more iron than we are coal. So I'm actually going to send Fuller's coal train back to the depot because we initially sent this out with only 2 wagons because that's all we could afford at the time. So we're going to get some more on there. And he's slowly making his way. Is he getting stuck by other trains? No? No, he's just crawling along 50 mile an hour. So yeah, we're going to expand him so he's got more coal going through, so everything else is going through. We do keep butting our heads against lack of fuel though. And these fuel delivery trains are just not cutting it enough. And we are too reliant on diesel to haul diesel. Which of course, if we run out of fuel, then these stop going as fast, which slows down the relief of getting the fuel back, and it just, snowballs from there. As you can see, we're getting the major excesses of coal and sand there now. So we really need to push our iron in there. But I think our next train has to go into the fuel. With that said, let's go have a look. We have got 140 steel here. We also have our friend from the glassworks wants us to deliver 250 of sand to the glassworks and load at least 250 goods from the glassworks. So I think what we do is we get our train running first. I was almost going to go and get distracted by that. But yes, I think let's get our train. We can't afford the Siberian yet, but I don't want the Siberian. I think this is plenty good enough for what we need. And then wagons. What is that? Oh, that's money makers. Okay. Right. So we need fuel delivery. And we're going to go with these guys. I know they cost a lot more, but the weight is less than half of this, and the length is there. So, quite frankly, we're overrun with iron. So let's see what we can load onto this. And I believe that will be sufficient. So train 167, you need to be placed on orders that run there. So let's hit start on you. Let's rename you. fuel saviour, because hopefully he is going to save our fuel industry. These European looked and American-ish wagons. I mean, they are chemical tankers after all, not fuel, but hey ho. This game is not about ultimate realism. And I almost fell foul of that once before when I got a comment saying I'd put the wrong coaches with the wrong train, so on and so forth. And for a while I was like, oh yeah, I really want realism. But if I want realism, this is not the game for it. This is a fun puzzle game that has trains. No matter how else you look at it, that is essentially what this game is. So yeah, we've got no fuel for a bunch of trains. I know that. I don't mind. Because we are going to be electrifying as much as we can. And in fact, on the subject of that, your Steam anyway. I'm just thinking, can we? And he's pulling crude. That's fine. What we need to do is get rid of this oil out of here rather than crude anyway. So that's all good and fine. All good and fine. You're still on your way to the depot, I guess. Ah yes, you're crawling through the hill. Let's help you up with a 4-speed. Because otherwise by the time you get there, Christmas will have come, this series will have ended. And yeah, we'll never have proceeded any further than that. Right. So he's doing his thing, he's doing his thing. Where are you now? Oh, the two trains are going to pass each other. One heading back to the shed, one heading out. Excellent. Yes, I believe once he loops round, starts running these trains for us. Where are you going? Ah yes, from the shed, this wonderful elaborate thing doesn't allow a train to come on and loop all the way back and go back down. Likewise, if a train was to come from this way, it couldn't loop back round and go down there. You essentially have to come all the way down here, loop round the crude, to then get a run back that way. My goodness, I hope that we don't run out of fuel. I mean, we've got enough for it at the moment. But that could be a disaster if our fuel saviour train was to be held up by these. So he's got out in front of fuel delivery. Excellent. And this train is now waiting over here. He's in depot. That's curious. How did he get in depot 2? I do not know. But it's all good. Right. So US hopper coal. What weight can you take? Yeah, you can take 5 of them easily. Right. Start. Get back to work. Still got those wrong hoppers in there. Sure, I'll find a use for them at some point. But of course, the other thing we need to work out is what we're going to do about these farms. That produces food. If you deliver fuel, it produces a lot more food. Okay. Because of course, we do have farming to do. Deliver 6 different towns and deliver build food shop near the station at Cottbus. Deliver 200 food there. Oh, we get electric trains. We should probably do that. And right, build 2 upgrades for the power plant. Right, let's look at doing that as well. Right, so is this our power plant? This is our power plant. Right. We can't do the fuel treatment. We haven't got the steel. What do you need? Can't see. You annoying thing. Right. Because I have already, as you can see, built the transformer substation. But we need to be burning through a lot more coal, look. Just not doing it quick enough. Yeah, we're kind of in limbo for the moment, aren't we? We're waiting for all different goods and trains to come in. Our fuel saviour train is making his way down to get his first load. Crude supply 1 is headed out. Fuel temp fuel relief is heading out. It would be nice one day to be able to remove that train, but I have a feeling that our temporary fuel relief has become almost a permanent one. Anyway, look at this. Let's go. All the fuels. Of course, what we can do is extend this station as well. Now I know. Hidden down here. What's this? So what we're going to do is come in here, station. Drag these out. Vehicle in the way. That's annoying. It is what it is. These we want to keep as high speed but regular platforms for the nonce. And I believe. Yep. There we go. Right. Decoration. What covered station? Oh yes, we will take some of that. Definite. Wow, yeah. Why had I not thought of trying that before? That looks awesome. Rather than the covered section where people can come and sit. Right. You. No, not the platform, the train. Go. Sure you can find a path. Good intentions. Start. This will all be because I took out that platform a bit temporarily and kind of messed it up. Or at least I hope that's the problem. Let's just speed it up and see. So, suffice to say, the problem took a bit longer than planned to sort out, and I cut a whole bunch of video off the end of this. Don't worry, guys, you haven't missed anything. Essentially, the solution was on those two particular trains, I was sending them to a piece of track that I'd upgraded. So it didn't see that square as a valid piece of track anymore. So once I took that out, all was good with the world again. But anyway, all that's left to do now is redo the ending. So thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.